Hello, Lincoln, Cooley Montessori, Soda 2, and CRVA students. Today is Friday, March 26th, and it is the end of the week, so we'll have our end of the week announcements. But before we get to Lincoln Leaders, we're going to go over some really big information for what the next few weeks are going to look like. Next week, there is only going to be 2 in-person days of learning and then 1 asynchronous day of learning. So I'll kind of talk through what that's going to look like. On Monday is going to be A-Day students learning in person at school and B-Day students learning virtually from home. On Tuesday, March 30th, it is going to be B-Day students learning in the building and A-Day students learning virtually. So that's going to be the big change. Usually Monday and Tuesday were just A-Day students going to be in the building, but because there's only 2 in-person days of learning next week, we're going to have A-Day students on Monday in the building and B-Day students on Tuesday in the building learning. And then Wednesday will be asynchronous learning for everybody. On that Tuesday that we come back, April 6th, from our little break, then all students will be in the building and learning in person, unless you're in CRVA. So that will be the plan moving forward for hopefully the rest of the year. I know we've been working really hard to get to this point. The things that got us there are wearing our masks, making sure they're over our nose and our mouth, hand sanitizing, and social distancing. There's going to be a few changes when we get to everybody back in the building. We will talk about what those look like. Your teachers will talk about what those look like. We're going to be okay. We're going to be doing what we need to do to stay safe at the building level. So to continue keeping all the kids in the building, it's really important that everybody keeps following those rules and those expectations. I know we can do it. We've done a really good job so far. Let's keep doing it so we can keep getting more days where everybody's back in the building. So those are the big things. If you have questions, if that was confusing, I'm sorry, but if you have questions, definitely ask adults. We will help you sort it out and make sure that you understand what is going to be happening over the next few weeks. I know it's going to be a little bit different, but we're really excited to get everybody back in the building. And one more quick announcement that I was just given. There's an update that we are going to be having road construction on Jackson Street. So if you cross Jackson Street to get home when you're walking home or even driving home, you will only be able to use 9th Street and 7th Street. So you will not be able to actually walk through A Street because there will be construction going on there. So that will be starting on Monday and probably moving forward for a couple of weeks. So if you have questions or you need help or trying to figure out how to get home and not sure what to do with that and a little bit worried about that, definitely reach out to adults and we can kind of help process and work through that with you. So that's it. That's the big announcements for right now. We're going to move on and we're going to stand up and do the pledge. So if you'll please stand up and join me, we can get started with that. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay. And now we're to the end of the announcements where we're going to do our Lincoln Leaders. So again, Lincoln Leaders are students that are doing a great job at school, and we know there's a lot of Lincoln Leaders at Lincoln. We don't always get a chance to acknowledge everybody, but we want to make sure we get a chance to acknowledge the few that were chosen and picked this week. So we'll get started right away. In 6th grade, we have Andrew. Andrew was chosen for working hard to catch up on recording assignments and progress in weekly lessons. Great job, Andrew. In 7th grade, we have Anita. Anita, you have been enthusiastically doing your art challenges. I love your attitude. Thank you for taking risks and sharing your creative talents. Excellent job, Anita. And in 8th grade, we have Olivia. Olivia is a lot of fun to have in class. Not only does she have a spunky personality, she is also a responsible student. Thanks for bringing laughter into our classroom, Olivia. Great job. And last but not least, we have charters. And for charters, we have Erica. And Erica was chosen for going above and beyond performance quality in recording assignments. Great job. And again, Lincoln leaders are students that are being respectful, responsible, and building positive relationships in the building and even outside of the building. So great job, everybody. Continue doing the good work that you're doing. Continue making sure that we wear those masks appropriately, especially outside. I know there's been a lot of reminders with that. And then also make sure that you're hand sanitizing and social distancing. Some of those things might change just a little bit as we come back to having everybody in the building. If you have questions or you're not sure what you should be doing, please ask an adult. And if an adult is telling you to do something different than what you used to do, be sure to listen to them, because we're all trying to work together to stay safe. So hope you have a great weekend. Look forward to seeing you soon. Be good to each other, and we'll talk to you soon.